And of course, there were dozens, probably hundreds of comments from people who've taken that at face value, and then they're like, I wouldn't let them search me, and they don't have the right, who do they think they are, and all of this stuff, and it was really hard to read. Yeah, I think I would like people to understand that security people aren't all on a power trip. And I'm sure there are plenty who are, but it's a shame because so many aren't. And there's this real assumption among many people that security officers are acting in their interest rather than the person they're speaking to. And a really good example of this is some of our town centre officers where they establish rapport with various people who they see regularly. And one of them was a lady who was on medication, and they were quite aware of her situation, and she was very forgetful. And so they would speak to her whenever they saw her and say, have you taken your medication? Now, on this one occasion, she remembered that she hadn't. And so one of the officers held her bag whilst she found her medication. And someone walked past and saw in those few seconds what they perceived to be two bouncers basically intimidating this poor lady and making her empty her bag. And that is just not what was happening. You know, they were helping her. They knew her. They had a rapport with her. There was nothing about a power trip there. They literally were just trying to help her. And this person went to social media and put up that it was disgusting, these Power Rangers who, you know, trying to sort of force their way around. And then, of course, there were dozens, probably hundreds of comments from people who've taken that at face value, and then they're like, I wouldn't let them search me, and they don't have the right, who do they think they are, and all of this stuff. And it was really hard to read. And it just came from pure ignorance. And if they had have realised what they were doing, that social media post would have been completely different. It would have been so lovely to see the two guys helping people on the street again. But that isn't what happened. And yeah, so I would like people to, you know, question what they hear or see and not just take it at face value, because actually I think a lot of good would come from that.